Hello. So it's been a couple of days since I've recorded, and quite frankly, I've just been lazy and I haven't turned the camera on. And when you get out of the it's just a habit and you need to stay on top of it, and it's easier to just keep the ball rolling and do a bad video than it is to not do a video. And this is transferable to pretty much everything, including the gym, in work, in business, in all of these things. The more frequently you do it, the easier it is. So that brings me to, went over to IKEA, not too far from where I live at the moment, and I went and got 4 boxes. I thought, let's try 4, and if we need any more, we can get more. I've got 4 boxes, plus my suitcase, and then there's some clothes drying there because it's raining outside, because we're just coming out of the back of rainy season. And yeah, it's been good to clear out, get rid of some stuff that I didn't need, realise what I do have and what I don't have, filter out the things that I want to leave, things that I want to take back home. And I think my bag is actually going to be pretty light on the way back. I'm only going for about 3 weeks. I'm probably going to take 5 shirts. I'm not going to take too much, don't need that much. I'm just going to go back and work really. So I need my computer, my microphone, some clothes, and that's about it. No doubt I'll end up probably bringing some stuff back with me, but overall it's not really too much to mess around, and it's good that I've got the storage because I can leave some stuff here and I don't have to take anything back with me. I have accumulated some random stuff that I don't necessarily need that are helpful to have, but also it's good that I've got storage so I can just chuck it all in there and not worry about it. So as you may have seen, I don't know if I've spoken about it yet, I've secured the condo for the return. I'm going to spend around 3 weeks back in the UK. I haven't booked my flight back yet. So that's going to give us plenty of time because we've got around a month in the storage, and we're going to go and put all the stuff there on Friday. Looking forward to going home a little bit. Looking forward to going home, but also sort of dealing with the fact that I'm breaking up. I'm breaking up with this condo. And it's an emotional one. Not that I've been sat here crying on the sofa, but because it's been a good time. I've had a good 9 months here. My next contract's going to be a year, so when we lock into that place, we're going to be there. We're going to have a project. We're going to set a goal. We're going to set some targets, some ruthless things to abide by to keep us on the ball. Because I found myself, being honest, getting a little bit comfortable here. The quality of life can give you the silk sheets effect. You know, fighters, when they're in their they're on the way up, they're training really hard because they don't like where they live. They've got this monkey on their back, keeping them going, waking up at 6 a.m. or whatever, day in, day out. But when things get nice, you tend to let the foot off the gas, and if there's no one there to keep you accountable, you're going to slip. Now, I think overall I've done pretty well living out here and staying focused, but there's another level that I want to be at. That is the focus that I've had the last 3 weeks leading up to going back home, is what I want to take into the trip back home, and then when I come back to Thailand, because I watched a video this morning. It's like, why do Gen Z love locking in? What is locking in? Well, it's just being super focused on one thing and not caring about everything else. And over my time here, I've gone through a few phases, as you do. Periodization in the beginning, honeymoon phase, everything's new. It's hot all the time. You want to be outside, get in the sun. There's people to meet. There's people, I've got good friends out here that I was spending time with. You go on spontaneous trips. You go and do things. You go and, stay out a little bit late, go for cigars with the boys, all these sorts of things. And then you go into a bit more of a normality when things become, consistent, and you get used to things. You sort of go into a bit of a comfortability stage. You realise what you need to do the bare minimum. You don't have the why anymore because you've earned the why. You've sort of you've took the leap. I moved to Thailand, you get the condo, and then you've done what you wanted to do. And like I did, if you don't set a next target to move to, the next goal, the next why, what you're going to do is you become complacent and you fall back to the level that you need to survive. And some people even go and regress and they lose track and they go out partying and they really throw it out. But luckily, I didn't do any of that. And the damage is not irreversible. To say that we've done damage, I think, is also a bit of an exaggeration. I think it's just the fact that we need to lock in harder. We need to do more, reset the why. And that's another reason why I'm looking forward to going back to the UK, to see family, but also to revitalise the why. Why are we doing this? Why are we here? Remind ourselves that this is what we need to do to achieve. Getting people involved, actually bringing some value to the world whilst also building my empire on the side, well, on the focus, on the main. You understand what I'm trying to say. With total 3 days left, 3 full days left until we go. 2 days of working, 1 day of moving out and spending time with some people that we ought to. And then Saturday morning we fly.